Welcome to our executive interview series at AI Talks, presented by AIScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and I'm here with Jason Langone, Senior Director, Global AI Business Development at Nutanix. Jason, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
First, I'd like to kind of get your perspective. What would you say are the top 3 ways that industry is adopting AI that can help government?
Great question. So I'm fortunate that I'm able to talk to enterprise organizations around the world every day. And I think 3 use cases continue to surface each and every day in my conversations. The first, not super glamorous, but it's predictive AI. Can I apply AI to a large data set to glean information I may not otherwise have? Thinking of supply chain optimization, the movement of people around the world, the evolution of disease. So predictive AI is certainly the first one. The other 2, I think, a little more glamorous and have a little more appeal in the media and podcasts I listen to, and they're both generative AI that impact workforce productivity. So one is a private conversational chatbot that's been trained on an agency's or an organization's documents and data. So I can ask a question and not get a generic answer back, but actually get something that has context and understands my workplace environment. That's certainly number 2. And then the third would be a co-pilot for either content creation or code creation. I'll give you a couple of examples. For content creation, imagine you're a physician and you type up patient notes in between patient visits every single day. It would be great if you could use generative AI to generate a really good first draft based off historical information and other information about that healthcare provider to generate a draft of that patient note, saving time so I can see more patients. So that's a good use. And also for code generation, where I'm looking at either legacy code or I need to write new code, I can now just use a prompt. Hey, write me Python script to do X, Y, and Z, and the code is generated. So great use cases in my opinion.
So next I'd like to ask, what are some of the blind spots that you're seeing in implementing AI in the government enterprise?
Really good question. There's a lot of talk on upskilling the workforce, retooling IT teams and machine learning teams to understand how to operate the systems that are being deployed today. But to me, it's also important to understand what are the platforms I'm going to deploy these workloads on. If chosen correctly, and there are platforms where you already have operational readiness, operational efficiency, proficiency on, maybe it's not as big of a lift for your personnel to have to go learn all these new skills because I'm simply deploying these AI workloads on platforms I'm already familiar with.
Well, Jason Langone, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to share your perspectives with us here at AI Talks.
Thank you so much.